Rizz. Rizz refers to a person's style, charm, attractiveness, or charisma. The term was popularized by streamer Kai Cenat and his friends in mid-2021 before going viral on TikTok, where it inspired variations like W Rizz, meaning someone has strong charisma or smooth flirting skills, and L Rizz, meaning a lack of charm or failed attempts at attraction. Oxford University Press named Rizz its 2023 Word of the Year, noting its familiar clipping pattern seen in words such as fridge from refrigerator and flu from influenza. The word functions as both a noun and a verb, as in to rizz someone up, meaning to use charm or confidence to attract them. For example, when one says he walked in confidently and rizzed her up, it means he impressed or charmed her into giving him her number. Delulu. Delulu is internet slang, short for delusional, used to describe someone who is unrealistically hopeful, overly fantasizing, or stubbornly convinced of something unlikely. It originated in K-pop fandoms and became common across fandom and social media spaces during the 2010s and 2020s, spreading on platforms such as Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, and TikTok. People sometimes joke that Delulu is the solulu, meaning that being delusional is the solution, as in choosing to believe your fantasy on purpose because it feels good. It is often used humorously and self-deprecatingly to poke fun at one's own improbable fantasies about relationships, celebrity interactions, or fictional pairings, though it can sometimes come across as dismissive when used to describe another person's sincere belief. When someone says, "I'm so delulu thinking my favorite idol will notice my comment," it means they are joking about an unlikely hope. 6'7". 6'7" is a recent slang phrase and meme, often paired with a small palm-up hand gesture. It became so widely used that it was named 2025's Word of the Year on Dictionary.com. It rose to prominence in early 2025 after the release of Skrilla's song Doot Doot 6'7" and a wave of viral edits and clips, including videos featuring tall basketball players such as LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7" tall, and a widely circulated 6'7" kid clip. The trend is used mostly by teens and Gen Alpha on TikTok and Instagram as a playful, largely nonsensical catchphrase rather than a word with a fixed meaning. Teachers and some schools have reported it disrupting lessons, and in some cases have banned the chant in classrooms. People use 6'7" in lots of ways. Whether as a joke about height, a silly punchline, or simply because it sounds funny. It's a way to join the crowd and be playful, rather than a phrase with a clear definition. Brain rot. Brain rot is an internet slang that carries two primary meanings. First, it can be used to describe a persistent, often earworm-like preoccupation with a piece of media, like a song, show, character, or meme, that keeps replaying in your head and distracts you from other things. When someone says, "I have brain rot from that new series," it means the show is stuck in their head and is distracting them. The second meaning has a broader modern usage, referring to the dulling or addictive effects of consuming lots of low-quality online content. When someone says, "My feed is giving me brain rot," it means they feel mentally dulled, distracted, or drained after consuming lots of low-quality, repetitive, or addictive online content that is hurting their focus or mood. The phrase has appeared in online communities for years with traces as early as the late 2000s, but it became common across fandom and meme spaces during the 2010s and spread widely on platforms such as Twitter, Reddit, Discord, and TikTok. In 2024, it was prominent enough to be picked out in major dictionaries and Word of the Year coverage. Cap. Cap means a lie or something fake, essentially the opposite of truth, while no cap means no lie or for real. If someone brags or exaggerates, a friend might call it cap to suggest they're not being honest. As one TikTok glossary explains, saying cap or using the cap emoji flags something as untrue, whereas no cap signals sincerity. For example, a teen might text, "No cap, this new track slaps," meaning they genuinely think the song is great. The pair often appears in online videos and memes to call out exaggeration or emphasize authenticity, reflecting a culture where people test each other's honesty and confidence through quick, catchy shorthand. Gyatt. Gyatt is a slang used as a sharp exclamation of surprise or admiration, often sexualized, and as a noun referring to someone, usually a woman, with a notably large or attractive backside. Linguistic evidence and reporting trace the term to African-American vernacular English as an exaggerated pronunciation of goddamn that was later adopted as an emphatic reaction. Streamers such as Your Rage frequently shouted Gyatt on stream beginning around 2021 and helped popularize the usage in chat, and other creators including Kai Cenat amplified it into a wider meme on Twitch and TikTok in 2022 to 2023. The word has since been used both as an excited interjection and as shorthand praising a curvy figure, and backronyms such as girl your ass thick have circulated online, though they appear to be retrospective folk etymologies rather than the original source. Because it commonly sexualizes physical appearance, its tone ranges from playful and complimentary to objectifying depending on context. Sus. Sus means suspicious or sketchy and is used to describe a person, action, or story that seems untrustworthy or off. It's a clipped form of suspicious that had existed in casual speech for years but surged in popularity after the 2020 viral success of the game Among Us, where players often accused others of being sus, believing them to be the imposter. The term quickly spread across TikTok, Twitch, and meme culture as a quick shorthand for doubt or disbelief. Today, sus functions as a fast, versatile way to flag suspicion or tease someone playfully depending on tone and context. Mid. Mid is internet slang used to describe something as mediocre, average, or underwhelming. It originated as shorthand for middle or mid-tier, first appearing in niche communities like those discussing cannabis quality or music rankings, as well as in gaming circles. The term then spread rapidly on platforms like Twitter and TikTok around 2021 to 2022, fueled by the environment where short, punchy judgments quickly gained popularity. For instance, someone might say, "That new movie is mid," to mean they found it unremarkable or not worth the hype. In contemporary use, mid is a casual, often sarcastic way to register mild disappointment, with the tone ranging from playful teasing among friends to plain dismissal depending entirely on the context. Bussin. Bussin means exceptionally good or delicious. The term is rooted in African American vernacular English as praise for tasty food and was later broadened by young people on social media, especially TikTok, into a general expression of strong approval. For example, when someone says, "That pizza is bussin'," it means the pizza is really, really good. Its roots in African American vernacular English explain the early food-focused meaning, while its viral spread online turned it into a catch-all compliment for anything impressive or enjoyable. Because of its cultural origins, it's worth using the term with awareness and respect. Simp. Simp refers to someone who shows excessive sympathy, attention, or devotion toward a romantic interest in a way that seems submissive or self-degrading. The term evolved from the older word simpleton, but gained its modern meaning through online communities, memes, and social platforms like TikTok and Twitch in the late 2010s and early 2020s. When a guy showers a girl with costly presents and acts as a constant yes man, he's basically being called a simp. The word is often used jokingly to mock over-eagerness in dating, but it can also carry sexist or dismissive undertones, such as shaming basic kindness, so it's best used with awareness and care. Drip. Drip refers to a person's fashionable style, especially when their outfit, jewelry, or overall look appears luxurious or effortlessly cool. The term originated in hip-hop culture as a way to praise someone's confident and standout appearance, later becoming mainstream in the late 2010s through rap lyrics, such as the 2018 hit "Drip Too Hard" by Lil Baby and Gunna, as well as social media. For example, when a friend dresses up nicely or gets a new piece of clothing, you can say, "Wow, your drip today is on point." Today, the word represents confidence and individuality expressed through fashion, highlighting how streetwear culture continues to shape mainstream language and trends. Glaze. Glaze is a slang used to describe over-the-top praise or excessive complimenting that comes off as gushy or cringeworthy. The word first circulated in live stream chats and Discord communities and was recorded in meme tracking sites as early as 2022 before spreading to TikTok and wider social platforms. Lexicographers later captured the meaning as to praise excessively. Teen and school videos helped popularize the call-out usage, and parents and teachers have reported hearing it in classrooms where it is sometimes used jokingly and sometimes to police or shame ordinary compliments. When someone says, "Stop glazing him or her," it means they believe the person is giving excessive, unwarranted, or cringeworthy praise to someone else, often out of bias or desire for favor. If you like this video, subscribe for more.